I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Officials in the towns of Deer Park and Mamakating hope it's a first step towards solving the chronic flooding problems along the Pinekill Creek in the hamlet of Westbrookville. Today, a state DEC official got a first-hand look at sections of the stream that have long been clogged with debris, leading to more frequent flooding and damage for nearby residents. Town officials hope to get the proper permits to allow the creek to be dredged, but they'll have to satisfy a few DEC requirements before any work can begin.
They would have to prove to not just the DEC but everybody, to downstream landowners that could potentially be affected, that work that they're doing here is not going to impact people that live downstream. They'd also have to show to the DEC that what they're doing is not going to have that the impacts to habitat are not going to be significant.
You know, one of the other issues we haven't really addressed at this point too is funding. I mean, the permits and the accesses and the way that we put something together, you know, it's all doable. Obviously, I've done it before in many other places. You're aware of that. It's just a matter of you know, doing it with the most cost-effective way.
The towns will draw up a specific improvement plan and look for grant money to help pay for any work that's approved. Reporter Victor Whitman will have more in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Security was tight today in Ulster County Court, where jury selection began for the murder trial of two reputed gang members accused of gunning down another man in Midtown Kingston last year. Trevor Mattis of Poughkeepsie and Gary Griffin of the Bronx will stand trial on first-degree murder charges for the gangland-style shooting of Charles C.J. King. Prosecutors say King was killed because he had testified against Mattis's brother for a shooting incident in the fall of 2009. The hit on King was reportedly ordered by a fellow gang member while he was in the Ulster County Jail. Meantime, three men, two of them reputed members of the Bloods Street Gang, were arrested last night for selling drugs in Kingston and Saugerties. Investigators say Gregory Lee and Jeffrey Munoz sold heroin out of the Wenton Motel in Saugerties. Randy Phillip is accused of selling cocaine near his home in Kingston. Police say Phillip and Munoz are gang members and longtime dealers. Drug sales to undercover officers by all three were reportedly captured on video surveillance recordings. The owners of a now-defunct Town of Wallkill kitchen renovation business were sentenced to probation today after pleading guilty to grand larceny for taking money from a customer without doing any work. 50-year-old Des Lasai and 49-year-old Bronca Manico of the town of Thompson were owners of Kitchen Connections, which went out of business in 2009. They could have gotten up to 3 years in prison. They've repaid the stolen money, and as part of the sentence, each was ordered to provide 150 hours of community service. And two high school rivals competed in the courtroom instead of on the athletic field yesterday. Teams from Goshen and Warwick did legal battle inside a county courtroom during the finals of the 23rd annual Orange County Mock Trial Tournament. These teams of student attorneys and witnesses were judged on their ability to try a fictitious case in a courtroom setting before a real judge. In this case, Orange County Court Judge Jeffrey Berry. For the students, presenting the case is the culmination of months of preparation and training with attorney coaches.
You learn so much. It's so much fun. You meet great people. Mr. Stern, Ms. Tabbitt, Mr. Karchar are the best coaches anybody could ask for, and it's the greatest learning experience. Honestly, it's inspired me to go into law.
These children truly prepare, and it's not a matter that they're doing it by rote memory. They're doing it by understanding, by able to think on their feet extemporaneously.
The mock trial program is put together each year by Orange Ulster BOCES through the County Bar Association and Office of Court Administration. Judge Berry declared Goshen the winner. Their team now advances to the regional mock trial competition April 30th. You will need to keep an umbrella handy because the threat of rain will be with us for the next several days. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. Temperatures will rise into the low 50s. Pretty much the same story for Friday. Mostly cloudy with showers likely. The high will be up around 50 degrees. Record Online is the place to find breaking news wherever it happens. And for complete details on all the day's developments, pick up tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.